everybody. Hi, my newbie comics and everyone else. I am Rhonda Lee Jones. Welcome to Rhonda Lee Jones Comedy Experiment, Comedy Lab. Um, so things are different now. I don't really have anything particularly planned for today, but I wanted to come and talk to you guys because it's important to keep things going as much as possible. And I, I've got the same things on my mind that everybody else has on their minds today, or lately. So my main question, and I'd love it if you guys would comment on this as performers, um, in a time where social isolation is very much encouraged and necessary. Who are we now? Who are we? People who like to gather groups of people together and have a good time and perform in front of them. Now that that's not really an option, how do we keep going? How do we do what we do? So personally, I'm going to use this format to experiment a little bit with bringing my sets to you in this way. I know it's not going to be, it's not going to be the same. So much of comedy depends on the energy, that you get from the room. And so much of performing does. I mean, we live for our people to see them and to see their faces and to see their reactions. And now that that's not directly available to us, um, we're going to have to sort of make an adjustment during this period. And a lot of musicians and singers are actually providing social media concerts, which I think I've said it before. I think it's a little bit easier for musicians to perform to the back wall, but that's a great way that we can use this time is perfect our relationship with the back wall, because that's what we've got now, folks. And we've got each other's comments and we've got that sort of thing. So I'm still going to continue to write sets. Obviously, I think we're all going to come out of hiding like a bunch of little comic locusts with sets on COVID-19. Oh, I said the word. Oh my gosh. So that's probably what's going to be happen. So get your apocalypse sets ready, folks. It's going to be time when it's finally time to come out and be with each other again. That's going to be an adjustment as well. So yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to be on today. Uh, so that's pretty much where my thoughts are going. I have been thinking about, it's the 20s. I spent so much of 2019 looking forward to roaring 20s parties and that sort of thing, and Gatsby gatherings and all that is probably not going to happen now. Could you imagine if Fitzgerald had written Gatsby, if he were busy writing Gatsby now, how a book like that would start? Gatsby, he was a man who knew he had toilet paper. I mean, we had to go to Gatsby's parties. I hear he has toilet paper. Toilet paper is like a status symbol now. Who knew that was going to happen, right? So that's where my thoughts are nowadays, folks. I am going to, I never did do the the Darth Vader set that I had planned. So I'm probably going to do that for you guys. I might actually change up my schedule a little bit with these videos. I'm going to continue Saturdays, but I might add a little something since I'm not, at least in the interim. I used to, I was going out on Thursdays or, during the middle of the week to perform. And now that I'm not doing that, I may have a little something in the middle of the week for you guys, performance wise. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Those are just some thoughts I'm having. This is a very, this is a very sort of a liquid, time for us. And by that I mean it's changing. It's going to be the same way. This is like my 11th video, so I'm really just, I'm getting in here and just kind of seeing where it goes and seeing what this becomes. I know I have an idea of what I would like for it to become, but of course, um, you have to, it's a little bit like surfing. Life has become a little bit more like surfing now. We have to kind of feel out the changes and see what happens and how we need to adjust our weight on the board. So, I'm not a surfer. I don't know why I use that metaphor all the time, but I use it for driving. Um, and I'm out there. I don't have accidents, et cetera, because I get into the flow. And it's going to be very important for us to really see if we can get into the flow, in the zone like an athlete right now with life in general. Just kind of see what changes we need to make when we need to make them, for our businesses, for our personal lives, for our health. Health is a main concern right now, and for our senses of humor. We need to keep those going, guys. Life is funny. Life is still funny. It has to be. So keep writing those sets, keep doing what you do, and I'm going to come back here with some stuff for you guys. I don't even know. I may be back this weekend. Since this is obviously going to be a very short video, since I didn't have anything planned. I just wanted to touch base with you guys. And yeah, please, but I would love to hear from you. What are you guys doing, in the interim? Are you still going out? Are you still doing your thing? What happens, if that becomes legally not an option anymore? How are you going to keep your comedy going? What are you going to do? What is your plan in the interim? I'd love to hear from you guys. And I've said that about 8 times right now. I said that about 8 times. Yeah. So let me hear from you guys, because I feel like the Martian right now. I've actually thought about, because yeah, I don't do social isolation very well, as you might imagine. But I've been in for a week, not completely, because my job requires that I go out. I'm in customer service, and we've still been rocking, so I do that. I just don't go out at night right now. Um, but if that becomes a thing where we can't really go to work, I'm going to be losing my mind a little bit. So I'm going to have those strategies going, to keep up my human contact in whatever way I can. And this looks like a good option. So stay with me, guys. Um, 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 and we'll see how this goes. Who knows? Maybe this makes some things grow that wouldn't have been nurtured and growing, if this hadn't happened. We don't know. This could be there's some really good things that could come out of this comedy wise. Certainly, there's some really good things that could come out of this life wise. I'm saying that. I honestly, I have to be transparent with you guys. I'm not having, it's like I wish I could be doing the other things. I really wish I could be doing the other things right now. I really want to go out. I really want to be with crowds of people. I really want to do the things, and I feel like this is kind of an act of love that I'm keeping in as much as possible, and not helping to ramp up the thing that's going on right now. So yeah, so touching base is really important to me in these times, and so I'm going to continue to be doing that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to have another video this weekend. We'll kind of see. I've got a lot of other stuff going on as well, just kind of prep wise, and just trying to see how my writing is going to go, with the new subject matter. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you at this moment. Maybe back later today, maybe back tomorrow. Who knows? May spend the weekend killing robots. I have no idea, but something's going to be going on. Obviously, in the next 48 hours, I have to do something with my time. So keep it going, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye. I can't see. Yes.